Up to 30 to 50% of men experience premature ejaculation at some point in their lives. But the good news is this is 100% treatable and you can cure PE for life. I know because I suffered from premature ejaculation and performance anxiety for over 15 years. And once I learned how to fix it, it changed my sex life forever. Hey guys, I'm Alex Grendy, a men's sex coach, and my mission is to take you from fear and anxiety in the bedroom to complete confidence and full control. And today I'm going to show you exactly how you can last as long as you want in the bedroom and fully satisfy your partner in ways she will never forget so you can maintain a thriving relationship. So let's jump straight in. So what is really going on with men in the bedroom right now? I'm going to uncover the biggest reason why men are bad in bed. I'm going to reveal the #1 reason why men have premature ejaculation. And I'm going to share how I cured premature ejaculation in my 30s and completely transformed my sex life. But first, I want to talk about our biggest fears in the bedroom. We all want sex, but the truth is there's a lot on the line. We want to give and experience pleasure, but what if we're bad at it? The possibility of being laughed at or shamed by women is absolutely terrifying. This pressure and expectation to be good in bed causes serious anxiety about sex, making us unable to perform the way that we want to. And when we care about a woman, we want to make her happy. The last thing we want to do is leave her unsatisfied and disappointed. Then there's the worst case scenario, getting rejected by women and ending up all alone. This fear that we are so bad in bed that no woman will ever want to be with us. We all want love, but we're scared. Scared that we aren't good enough in the bedroom to be with her. If only we could just learn how to do it right. One of the big problems here is that sex education in general is nearly non-existent in our society. I didn't learn a single thing in school about how to have sex. And our parents are way too uncomfortable to talk about sex with us. So we are never actually given details on how sex is physically supposed to be done. So what is the biggest reason why men are bad in bed? It's simple. Nobody teaches us how to do it. Of course we're bad at it, and it's not our faults. We want to learn and we want to be good at it. We just don't know where to go for the answers. I was not satisfied with this lack of education, and I would like to share with you my experience. Hey guys, again, my name is Alex Grendy, and today I'm going to show you how to last as long as you want in the bedroom and satisfy your partner in ways she will never forget so you can have a thriving relationship. I'm also going to share with you the #1 reason why men have premature ejaculation, how to stop premature ejaculation for life without seeing a doctor or taking any prescription pills, and how to satisfy your partner in ways she will never forget so you can step into the best version of yourself as a man. But first, I would love to briefly share my story with you about how improving my sexual performance changed my life forever. My story in the bedroom. Since I was 15 years old, my experience with intimacy with women was a mix of anxiety, stress, shame, and pleasure. The problem was that pleasure was always the smallest portion of the pie. Will I last long enough? Will she be satisfied? Am I big enough? What will she tell her friends about me? These are the questions that were running through my head before and during sex. I was so worried and stressed that I was unable to actually enjoy the pleasure. And the possibility of hearing another woman's disappointed voice saying, "Is that it?" or her laughing saying, "Ha, you're done already?" It was just too much to deal with. Am I really that bad? The shame and pressure was just too much, and the same pattern kept playing out. The disappointment added up, and I went through cycles where I would just avoid women and sex altogether. I felt hopeless and depressed. As I felt more depressed, I stopped taking care of myself and started putting on weight. This was the cycle of self-sabotage I went through to take myself off the market completely. I was using marijuana and alcohol and porn to hide and run away from my problems and insecurities. Will I ever be enough and find love? Deep down, all I wanted was to be loved and accepted by a woman. I wanted to be in a deep, connected, meaningful relationship. But my fears of not being good enough in the bedroom were holding me back. I was sick of being on the sidelines, and I needed to make a change and start accepting myself. It had been over a year since I had been with a woman, and I didn't want to continue going through life alone and afraid of sex. I was finally determined to free myself from my premature ejaculation. This led me to go on a 4-year wellness journey where I read every self-help book I could find and started a routine rooted in self-care and self-love practices. I read tons of ancient philosophy and stumbled upon Taoism. Taoism is a 2,000-year-old tradition practiced in ancient China, and I started learning how they used ejaculation control and semen retention as a way to increase your lifespan through intercourse. A way where I could control my arousal and give my partner endless pleasure. This was my chance. Putting the books to the test, I went all in on Taoism and started practicing with women I met on dating apps. However, things didn't go as planned. Abruptly stopping masturbation made me extremely sensitive, and I went quicker than ever. This was not good. Even worse, the buildup of holding my ejaculation throughout the week was too much to handle, and it caused me extreme pain and blue balls. Not only was my bedroom performance getting worse, but the shame and embarrassment was taking a serious toll on my mental health. Constantly falling short and disappointing my partners in the bedroom was killing my confidence and making me feel like less of a man. Getting coaching support. I heard from a friend that he was working with a sex coach to improve his bedroom performance, and I couldn't believe it. I never heard of that before. That even exists? I immediately went looking and found 3 coaches with 3 totally different approaches and decided to work with them all. I wanted to learn directly from the experts, no matter what the cost was. And this is where everything changed. My energy was shifting, my testosterone was skyrocketing, and all of the practices and knowledge from my coaches was paying off. My confidence was at a totally new level, and women could see it in my eyes and smell it on me, and I had the skills to back it up too. I went from feeling stress and anxiety in the bedroom to complete confidence and pure pleasure. From having no control to having complete control. I went from not lasting more than 1 minute to being able to last over 20 minutes plus and give my partners multiple orgasms during sex. Better yet, my own pleasure expanded as well, and I started to experience non-ejaculatory full-body orgasms. Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible either. But the real victory for me was I went from avoiding sex and women altogether to being able to satisfy and connect with women in a much deeper and more meaningful way than ever before. I now had 100% confidence in myself as a man, and it felt amazing. When I was with a new partner, I started getting reactions like, yes, finally. Like it was just so normal for women to be disappointed by men in bed. I even once overheard women at lunch talking and laughing about how they wish there were Yelp reviews for men in bed because they were so sick of wasting their time with men who were bad in bed. Now, this really made my blood boil. I had to take a stand for all men. And it was time to rewrite this narrative so women start saying, how are men so good in bed? This experience I gained and burning desire in me knew I needed to help men with the same problems that I had suffered with for so long. Every man should be taught the knowledge that I learned. So I made it my mission to free men of anxiety and shame in the bedroom and replace it with connection, love, and pleasure. So I started coaching men, and I began working with men one-on-one, and they were experiencing success after just a single session. Word traveled fast, and every man I spoke with was interested in becoming a better lover. I decided it was time to expand my reach and make a program available to men outside of in-person sessions. So I developed a system and process that men could implement into their daily life anywhere in the world. My program was ready and Superior Lovers was born. I'd like to tell you about this particular client, John. But first, it's important for me to share that I respect my clients' privacy and I would never ask you or any of my clients to show their faces in a testimonial or even on our weekly calls. I work with a lot of business owners and professionals, and I understand the very personal nature of this issue and why it's important to remain anonymous. So you'll be glad to know I will not be showing any photos of any men I have worked with. John is a 32-year-old entrepreneur living a very fast-paced life, building a startup company. And unfortunately, premature ejaculation has always been a part of his 12-year relationship with his fiance. This was the routine. He would initiate sex, give her an orgasm with his hands, and then they'd have sex for under 2 minutes, and he would be totally disappointed in himself. He felt shame and guilt because he never lasted long enough to truly satisfy his partner during sex. And this was a really big problem for him. And honestly, he was afraid he might lose his fiance because of premature ejaculation. This is a message I got from John 8 weeks into the program. Had sex for the first time in 4 months before I started the program, and it was incredible. I lasted between 10 to 15 minutes, and afterwards, I can't even describe the feeling. I feel like she looked at me like I was a new man. John went from never lasting more than 2 minutes to being able to last over 10 minutes plus, and now his partner is the one initiating sex with him. It also lifted a huge weight off his shoulders, and now he is walking with a pep in his step and being more assertive in every single aspect of his life. And even more remarkable is now John feels safe and confident in his relationship, knowing he can fully satisfy his fiance in the bedroom, and this is resulting in more connection and love than ever before. Now, if you are looking to last as long as you want in the bedroom and satisfy your partner in ways she will never forget, so you can maintain a thriving relationship, then you are definitely in the right place. So who is this opportunity for? It's for men who want to stop premature ejaculation for life and go from fear and anxiety in the bedroom to complete confidence and full control. Men who want to fully satisfy their partner in bed, connect deeper through intimacy, and experience more love. It's also for men who want to expand their own pleasure and experience non-ejaculatory full body orgasms. So what's the number one reason why men have premature ejaculation? Well, I can tell you, watching porn is not helping. Porn displays women as objects of men's pleasure, and it turns sex into a performance where ejaculation is the only goal. And this performance and goal of ejaculation becomes the purpose of all of our sexual experiences, even the ones we have with ourselves. The number one reason why men have premature ejaculation is because we literally train ourselves for years to ejaculate as soon as possible. And how you practice is how you're going to play in the game. So naturally, shame and fear makes us hide our porn and masturbation habits from our family. So we try to ejaculate as quickly as possible so we don't get caught. For years, we are unknowingly training ourselves to have premature ejaculation. So of course, when it's time to be with a woman, we are going to ejaculate quickly. And because of this, premature ejaculation is so common. 1 in 3 men experience premature ejaculation as defined by lasting less than 2 minutes of vaginal intercourse. And the overall average time for men to last in bed before ejaculation is only 5.5 minutes. So it happens to almost every single man at some point in their lives. 1 in 3 men have premature ejaculation, but we're shamed for it. In society, movies, and mainstream media, we are constantly told that it's not okay and that women will not respect us for it. Yet, no one is helping us with it. The consequences of dealing with premature ejaculation can be extremely difficult. Embarrassment, shame, stress, and anxiety. It can cause low self-esteem and even depression. And this often leads to avoidance of sex and emotional intimacy altogether. We need and want help for this. We just don't know where to go for it. Meet Mark. Mark is a 44-year-old business professional who grew up with a very conservative and religious background, and he was struggling with premature ejaculation and erectile dysfunction. He felt like less of a man because he could never satisfy his partner during sex. He was constantly so stressed about sex that he even turned to prescription pills like Cialis, Viagra, and even SSRIs. He was feeling hopeless and depressed, and it was taking a serious toll on his relationship and his mental health. This is a message Mark sent me 5 weeks into the program. Just a side note on what I shared earlier, her words after we made love, My legs are still shaking. I've never had that kind of feedback before. This work is epic. Mark went from having no confidence in the bedroom to being able to fully satisfy his partner and give her a mind-blowing orgasm for the first time ever. He went from stress and anxiety in the bedroom to complete confidence and full control. But the best part is he was able to do this 100% naturally without any pills or medications. I know you're probably thinking, so what's the secret? How to stop your premature ejaculation for life without seeing a doctor or taking prescription drugs. Have you ever heard that Kegel exercises can cure premature ejaculation? This was the first method that I learned, and I did them every single day. If you're not familiar, Kegel exercises are the squeezing of the pelvic floor muscle, the action we take to stop ourselves from peeing. And strengthening this muscle can help us delay our ejaculation. The problem is that excessive Kegels can lead to hypertension in the pelvic floor, and it can actually make premature ejaculation even worse. And unfortunately, this happened to me. The real secret is connecting to your breath so you can control your arousal. An ancient breath technique that allows you to move your sexual energy from your genitals up and through the rest of your entire body. And the 15 exercise was an absolute game changer for me and my clients. Meet Tom. He's 41 and runs his own insurance business, and he was struggling with premature ejaculation and maintaining an erection. He was unable to feel pleasure or get hard without porn, and he was always stressed and anxious about sex. He was also experiencing a lot of shame and guilt and depression because he didn't feel confident satisfying his partner. This is a text I got from Tom 2 weeks into the program. Just did the 15 exercise, and fuck me, do I feel so much happier, relaxed, and content with myself. I don't know what just happened now, but fuck, it's amazing, brother. Thank you. Tom went from stressed to totally relaxed in the bedroom, and he was able to feel pleasure and happiness in the bedroom that he hadn't felt in over 10 years. And now he's able to access this full body pleasure whenever he wants. Now, this breath technique is thousands of years old, but it's not something you're going to learn from your doctor. Can your doctor help you? The fact of the matter is that the first option doctors will offer you are prescription antidepressants. Shocking, I know. But doctors simply don't have the time to offer real support and understand what is really going on with you and this issue because they need to go and see the next patient. So if one antidepressant isn't working for you, they will just suggest you try another one. And this is really crazy to me because prescription drugs can have really severe negative side effects. Doctors are likely to prescribe antidepressant drugs called SSRIs, such as Paxil or Prozac. And some of the common side effects include insomnia, dizziness, headache, vision changes, tremors or shaking, feeling anxious or nervous, pain, weakness, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, hot flashes. Now, the serious side effects include decreased interest in sex, changes in sexual ability, severe mood changes, and thoughts of self-harm. Now, to me, this was not an option. I wanted to feel pleasure and gain control in the bedroom the all-natural way. And working on our own personal experience of pleasure is step one. But at the same time, we can also learn how to properly satisfy our partner. How to satisfy your partner in ways she will never forget so you can maintain a thriving relationship. I used to have a very limited understanding of female pleasure, and rubbing the clitoris was the only way I knew how to get a woman off. I had the same routine that I would try on every single woman that I was with. Sometimes it worked, but sometimes it didn't work at all. So I studied women's biggest turn-ons emotionally and physically. I learned how to give women all 4 types of vaginal orgasms. I also learned how to connect deeper with women and make love through intimacy. But the real key is to understand women's bodies and arousal better than they do, so you have the confidence and knowledge to please any woman you're with. Now I want to tell you about one of my former partners, and she never had an orgasm before in her life. She felt a lot of shame and guilt around sex, and she had serious difficulty trusting men and was always dissatisfied with men in bed. She was also really struggling to open her heart to love. This is what she texted me after I gave her multiple orgasms. Wow, I'm in awe. Wow, how can I express this? I can't. It's magic. It's just pure magic. I have never felt pleasure like that before in my life, and I want every woman on the planet to experience this. Still shaking, I feel ecstatic. It's incredible. I feel so much love. I just want to give like it's overflowing. It's so powerful. Just wanted to share that. Thank you. You are a gift. Pretty amazing, right? Do you want to get texts like this from your partner? Do you want to give your partner pleasure she has never experienced before in her life? And feel your partner fully open her heart to you so you can deepen your love and connection? Well, today I've shared with you how to last as long as you want in the bedroom and satisfy your partner in ways she will never forget so you can have a thriving relationship and be the most confident version of yourself as a man. Now, what would it mean to you if you could stop your premature ejaculation for life and go from fear and anxiety in the bedroom to complete confidence and full control? Or to be able to give your partner endless pleasure and connect deeper through intimacy and experience more love? And what would it mean to you to expand your own pleasure and experience non-ejaculatory, full-body orgasms? I know it's been hard for you. I understand you because I've been there myself. But I was able to overcome this, and now I've helped over 300 men do it too, so I know you can do this as well. But believe me, getting there on your own is really difficult. I fumbled around for over 15 years, and I don't want to see you make the same mistakes that I did. As you saw for me and all the men I've worked with, the key is getting that direct coaching and personalized support. Do you want your partner consistently telling you how great you are in bed? Well, you just need a proven system that can be easily implemented into your everyday life to commit 20 to 30 minutes a day and follow a simple step-by-step process with practical exercises to end premature ejaculation for life and personal coaching support from someone who has been in your shoes and knows exactly how to keep you on track and achieving your goal. You really have two options here. Option one, stopping premature ejaculation the hard way is an endless pursuit all on your own. You can get stuck reading tons of books and watching endless videos and testing various drugs and numbing creams, and with no real guidance and not knowing if you're doing anything correctly or not. And all the while you're wasting a lot of time, you're not getting anywhere, and you're still struggling to satisfy the woman you love in the bedroom. Then there's option two. Do it the easy way and learn from someone who has already figured it out and done the hard part for you. I want your partner to be fully satisfied in the bedroom and for you to deepen your love and connection with each other and be so confident in yourself and your ability in the bedroom that you can finally step into that best version of yourself as a man in every single area of your life. Meet David. He's 36 and is married to the only woman he has ever been with. He was struggling with an extreme case of premature ejaculation. Not only did he always finish before his partner, but sometimes he would ejaculate before he even got his pants off. He was so nervous and anxious before sex because he was afraid he wouldn't be able to satisfy his wife the way she deserved. And because of this, he didn't feel confident in himself as a man. This is a message I got from David when he had a life-changing shift. Hey guys, just wanted to swing by and share a major win. Truth be told, wiping away some tears as I type this because there was a time this felt impossible. I was literally the epitome of being unable to hold any sexual charge or arousal at all, and now my wife is coming before me. Never in a million years did I think that could happen. Anyway, I'm posting this because I wanted to assure all of you guys here that this stuff works. I love you all. I love you, Alex. Thank you for helping me make my wife tell me tonight, well done. That was amazing. David went from ejaculating before penetration to having his wife come before him. He was finally able to give his wife the pleasure that she deserves. And he experienced no stress or anxiety. He had complete confidence and full control. And now he's feeling in his full power as a man. Don't suffer in silence like most men with premature ejaculation. PE is underreported and underdiagnosed due to embarrassment, and most men come up with a lot of excuses and are even in denial about it. We need to be able to admit that we have this issue and have the courage to ask for help. Now answer this. If you were given knowledge, trainings, exercises, and a proven system to follow with personal mentorship support and accountability, do you think you could put in 20 to 30 minutes a day to work on lasting longer in the bedroom so you can fully satisfy your partner and maintain a thriving relationship and sex life? This is what I can give you: personal coaching and mentorship. Techniques that work consistently for life, just as they have for John, Mark, Tom, and David. With step-by-step how-to training, weekly live online group coaching calls. This is your opportunity to access a proven solution for premature ejaculation. Other programs are low touch and have time limits. I work with you until premature ejaculation is no longer a problem in your life. This is what you get with Superior Lovers. So who is this opportunity for? It's for men who are sick and tired of stressing about premature ejaculation every time they get into the bedroom. It's for men who are struggling to last long enough to fully satisfy their partner during sex. It's also for men who are frustrated wasting time with BS quick fixes and are looking for a real long-term solution to solve premature ejaculation for life. Now, who is this opportunity not for? It's not for lazy guys who want something for nothing, guys who want to take a pill for a quick fix, guys who aren't willing to invest in themselves, guys who are not willing to work hard and commit to change, guys who are not ready to do deep self-work, and guys who blame other people for their own failures. Right now, I am looking for more of my perfect clients, men who are fully committed and ready to take control of their sex lives. I want to help more men like the ones you have seen in this video. The better the fit, the better the results. I am looking for win-wins, and I've helped over 300 men overcome premature ejaculation and completely transform their sex lives. I've helped business owners and professionals from top companies from all over the world. And the reality is, I can't help everyone. And if you're not a good fit, I'll be upfront and I'll tell you why. And if I can direct you to a specific resource I have in my portfolio that will better assist you, I often do that. So the first step for those who tick all the right boxes is to book a call with me and my team and complete the application for a strategy session. So the first step for those who tick all the right boxes is to click the link below in the description and book a call with me and my team and complete the application for a strategy session. I really value yours and my own time, so this helps me determine if you are in fact our perfect client and that we can get you the results. And it also helps us determine if you are ready to commit to taking things to the next level. On the call is where we can learn more about where you're at and what you're looking to achieve and how to make it happen in the fastest time possible. At the end of the call, one of two things will happen. We'll either be a fit, in which case I will explain the next steps and extend an invitation to join the program, or we won't, in which case you'll leave the call with a clear outline of the next steps you need to take to progress to where you want to be. And honestly, it'll likely be the best 40 minutes to an hour you invest in your sex life this year. Now, to be very clear, I'm looking for serious applicants only. We will only be taking a few calls a day, so if you book our time, please turn up to the call or cancel in advance if you have to. Now, there is a financial commitment you have to make, as this is a premium offering only for those men who are ready to invest in themselves. Those who go all in and know that they need to fix this issue are always the best students and get the best results. Now, if you are ready to overcome premature ejaculation and fully satisfy your partner in the bedroom so you can have a thriving relationship and step into the most confident version of yourself as a man, click the link below in the description to book in your free call, and let's see if we're the right fit to work together. Every single man who had a life-changing transformation from this program booked a call in this exact same way. So go ahead and book your call right now by clicking the link in the description below. My team and I are looking forward to speaking with you soon and helping you take the next step to changing your sex life forever.